whether it's going to be helpful or not for Godlike, we are yet to see that as we enter towards the deserty islands of Kalahari.
As we head on into this game number 2, PE Sports already have one game victory. If they pick one more up, that is game over for Godlike. Yogi and Marco going in for the push. Okay, thankfully he's got backup as well. I was a little worried that Yogi was being backed up by the sniper of the squad. Then again, it is just round number 1. LBT on the flank and the sight in the hand. Beautiful play on the shape splitter. And now the sniper on the side of India has got the sight. And you gotta love the sight in round 1.
Ooh, definitely. HPs, even though it's dwindling down, Godlike, they're trying to play it very passive. Last time they were hella aggressive, now they're hella passive. What's happening? Come on, we need to get answers to that as well. Lao, look at the way he's getting the information. 3 players trying to sneak right past Nero. And if Nero survives this rat, then he's gonna plunge in a lot of opponents to death.
Oh, yeah. Nancy is recovering a tad bit here. It's got the time turner, the active skills. Just 1 out of 4 used on the side of Godlike. They have a clue. And with that clue, they are able to put the distance, play it slow down a little bit, but Marco turning things around. Knocking LBT down onto the ground. They've lost Yogi already. Nancy tags up right behind. Time turner used at an untimely manner. And they just could not pull themselves together. Just a single elimination off of Marco. And that was about it for Godlike in that round.
LBT was the only person who was knocked on the ground. And the others, they tried the level best, but it did not work out. Godlike, unfortunate instances, just struck them so badly. And usually we say lightning doesn't strike twice, but it struck on them like 4 times.
4 times indeed, man. I guess you could call them very lucky or very unlucky, getting hit by lightning 4 times. But, of course, Godlike now all sticking together. This might just be a numbers advantage here in a 4v3. But the quota has been popped and PE knows exactly what's up. They instantly scramble, asking Lauho to provide them assistance from afar. Clue has been popped as well on the side of Eco. So both teams know exactly where each other are. And PE Sports just trying to buy a lot of time here for themselves so that the markers go off. And they get to play with Godlike line once again. Nolan making one big mistake. The spray down is there. And Godlike stepping it up in this round 3.
Oh my goodness, Kingfishers all across. And the way they have just constantly barraged those bullets onto PE Sports. Oh my god, that was one sight to watch. Very quick round, got the pole position, had the height advantage, and they used it to perfection. Wow, that's the kind of rounds that we would love to see from Godlike again and again. But PE Sports, I know them. Now is the time where they're going to strike, and they're going to strike so hard that Godlike, they won't be able to wake up from the next following 2 rounds. Come on,
see if not the cyber drop will bait. Oh, yeah, it's definitely baiting out Godlike. Yogi, not thinking twice, takes the push straight to activate a opportunity here for the rest of India. Nade, Orion popped early. Nolan goes for the Punisher mini Uzi, does not find the connection, and Yogi won't be able to turn things around with the MP5. Narrow LBT there. Godlike just can't keep up with them. Eco, the final salvation for Godlike here.
That's right, they're down on the last limb, and look at the way Lauho, he's gonna hit all of his shots, VSK in hand, and this time he's not gonna make any mistakes. Neither will I.
My goodness me. But of course, the cyber point on the side of Godlike. Things are not going crazy just yet. Making their way back into this fight is not going to be a tough one. But PE Sports sneaking that round away, even though Godlike achieved their mission of grabbing that cyber point. Was it worth it, Yogi? We'll have to wait and see.
Oh boy. Level 2 versus level 3. Of course, level 3 MP5 is going to reign supreme. But with just level 2, they're trying to rush forward. And Nero, what a lovely way to barrage onto him. Gets that instant knock. Nancy, one step ahead. But Nolan, look at the way he's just trying to rush right in. and help his fellow teammates. And this is the place where he's going to be caught off guard. This is very bad coming forward. He pops his Orion as soon as possible, but that pickup is not going to help him out. Couple of knocks, and that's where Esports, they're in shambles. Not able to get together what's happening right here. But there's a lot of action. Laho, he's the one doing the deed.
This was a brilliant play off of Godlike. But they need to make sure Yogi and Marco are picked up, are saved. They don't get there. Laho making sure they perish before they stand a chance. A level 3 MP5 in the hands of Eco, a level 2 MP5 in the hands of Nancy. The advantage still on the side of Laho if he can play the distance. But obviously, if Godlike is going to be smart about this, they are going to stay out of his vision as long as possible, wait for the circle to close in, and play a 2v1 in a CQC, which is obviously going to go their way.
Oh, but wait a second. They need to play this extremely smart, AJ. The moment they're going to come out of the cover, that one instant scope in from Laho will absolutely put Echo or Nancy in tatters. So let's see how well Laho is going to hit his shot. There you go, Echo out in the open. One shot already onto him and the other providing the cover. Nancy, he's just doing this one bit so perfectly, but there you go. That was the shot that I was talking about. Laho absolutely going to hit those banger up shot, and it's a 1v2. No way, Laho. You go ahead and clutch that.
That was a bad one. Unfortunate Godlike. This one could have been an easy clutch, but they choose to run at him with 2 SMGs, one at a time. Godlike, this is not Bollywood. It ain't Collywood. It ain't Tollywood. It ain't any one of those woods. This is not... You don't have mercy on your opponents and give him a 1-on-1. 2-on-1, you take the opportunity. You take the round.
Oh my god. I just feel like I have just cursed this team. I did mention that Esports, they've given 1 round, but now they're going to snatch 2. And that's where Godlike, they're trying to figure things out. They have no clue what's going to hit them more. But Nolan, he's dodging those nades. My man did not even get the splash damage.
Oh, Yogi is so lucky he got picked right back up here. I've got big questions, man. Yogi needs to meditate a little bit more. Ain't looking like a Yogi at this point of time. Maybe his kriyas are wrong. We gotta see. Oh, beautiful. Marco VSK straight to the head. Cracking a hole through the skull of Laho.
First blood.
And the finisher is there as well. Brilliantly followed up.
Hey, dares to peek twice though. Even though he's knocked on the ground, he's trying to peek, get the information. And Echo right around the corner. A couple of players in the middle, stuck, stranded, and narrow. He's going to be picked clean. Nolan being the last man standing.
Nice.
All right, I do see the Orion coming into the picture, Nolan. But is it going to be a clutch, or is it going to be a complete wash of this entire team? Godlike slowly trying to advance, and they're picking those fallen comrades as well. This is insane teamwork coming in from their end.
Marco saving the day. Not with the shape splitter, but just with the VSK. You gotta love it. Here's the replay.
Boom.
PE Sports looking to run away with things, but Marco just a little bit sharper there in the fight. Yogi managed to get one off of that M590 as well. And this is what you want to see out of Godlike. But almost got punished early, though, with that rush in. If the pickup was not instantaneous from the rest of the team members on the side of Godlike, once Yogi got knocked down, that could have been disastrous. But India saved that round.
Oh, definitely. They did. And they're going to be extremely proud about it as well. I hope that's going to give them the momentum. LBT, that's the kind of fall damage that you need to ignore. But he just straight up falls down, and he's trying to get the vantage point from the other corner. The right wing completely contested, and Yogi trying his level best, but it did not happen. He could not accomplish the impossible. And Echo, he also falls right behind Yogi's demise. So that's manpower disadvantage. It's a 2v3 situation all of a sudden, and that's how you go ahead and pick your following members.
Oh yeah, beautiful follow-up, Nancy. Gets the deep freeze knock onto LBT. One more problem to solve, and they ace this test. Can they get it? Godlike looking for that equalizer. M590 in the hands of Narrow. No way in hell he gets this. It's a 3v1, and Echo says easy.
Yeah, for sure. 3-on-3, things are getting heated up. Kalahari, of course, is going to be a really good map for the likes of Godlike, and they're just sending it.
Oh, yeah.
They have the aggression. They have the kind of bump that they need from the previous round, and the way they're just banking together that shot. Man, my man was running, and that running man did not get the opportunity to save his life. Oh, God.
I'm excited again. Godlike is awake. Marco is awake. Nancy is awake. Yogi's getting there. M590 just warming up in this man's hands. He's got the Tatsuya with the Rebel Rush. He needs to make sure he doesn't get into trouble too early. Cyber airdrop once again. Godlike has got the eyes set on that. But look at this.
What they doing?
Rushing straight across the map. And the cyber point taken by PE Esports. I don't think PE Esports expected that.
Oh my God, LBD. Out of nowhere, he just knows where the opponents are. And that's where Laho is trying to provide all the information, relaying it down to perfection. And now comes a skirmish of a 3v3 to which I don't think so. Godlike was prepared for this as PE Sports. This is constantly hit all of those bullets. And it's like a truck. It's taking them down 6 feet under. And this is the round that PE Sports is going to snatch away from Godlike.
Let's take a look at that replay, because it was a very interesting flank here. It wasn't even a flank, it was literally running straight through the map. I was expecting them to pull off something amazing, but what happened was they got sprayed down to the ground, left Yogi in an unfortunate spot where he had to battle up against so many players, and Yogi just could not pull the clutch, just didn't have the clutch gene in the active skill that he has brought into this fight. That Rebel Rush on that Tatsuya, even if he had gotten him away from that number of players just for a quick moment, it would have been an inevitable moment either way. PE looking for 2 more rounds here to end the series.
That's right. Nero, he's been spotted. Marco has been very clean by hitting all of those shots. Laho right beside. Information is just coming clean right now. And Yogi, look at him. I'm telling you, this man is a rusher right now, but his role of being the sniper has not at all been removed out of his head.
Not at all. Looking for the equalizer here, Godlike. Nancy versus Nolan. A sliver of health left side of Nancy. M590 on him, though. He frees towards Nero. Nancy will have to pull out the time turner. Active skill used. That means Nancy is going to be in trouble. The rest of Godlike needs to come in and try to play some assists onto Nancy's side here.
Ooh. All right, Nancy. He's way too close to danger, but look at him. He's still having that lovely maneuver. Trying to get the information. Nancy, it's all on him. The others just trying to provide the support. And LBT, look at him. Way deep in the enemy territory. And Marco, he's in deep trouble. There you go. The wing is gone. And now that the entire team is going to slowly get clipped, it's going to be PE Sports. Their one fight was super important. Marco, he missed the opportunity. He missed the chance against LBT. And that's where the entire round just came crumbling down. Crashing for Godlike.
Yeah, you can say that again, man. Marco taking the fight straight up to LBT. The 2 snipers dancing around each other. The VSK in the hands of LBT. Marco fails to put him down. Gets knocked down by LBT. And the flank was just timed unfortunately wrong on the side of Godlike. And LBT had a clear line of sight on all of them, tagging them up, allowing the rest of the team members of PE to get the finisher. And now, match point. In fact, series point here for PE Sports. Can they get one more round to put Godlike 6 feet under? Let's see if or not Marco can save them. Great rotation. Shape splitter not sent out just yet. Nolan tagged up. And the follow-up not good enough as he gets knocked to the ground.
Oh my God, that nade was insane. And this mistake is going to cost the entire team a lot. Last man standing. Nancy drops down. And there you go. He drops dead as well. PE Sports just proving that they are the most aggressive and